Hi friends! Welcome to Chelsea Reads, where we get to live vicariously through other people's drama. Today we'll be exploring Best of Redditor Updates. My wife cheated on me with our son's baseball coach. So the first post was October 16th, 2003, and at the time it was titled, "Wife just told me she's been seeing someone for the past 6 months. Been married 8 years, 5 and 6-year-old kids. I've been madly in love the whole time, and she's an amazing person and mother. Literally keeps the family together and is just ... spectacular. Truly. She was showing me something on her phone, and I saw a text come in saying, 'I love you more,' and I asked who it was. She explained it was a coworker that she's been helping out, and I thought nothing more of it." Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. People can be really affectionate with each other and be like, "Oh, thank you so much, I love you." That day, we had a lot of family over to celebrate our daughter's birthday, and it was a wonderful time. Some stayed overnight, so the next day, after a wonderful weekend getting company out and putting kids down, my wife said she needs to tell me something. Well, that "I love you more" was not from her coworker. Well, at least not the one she explained it was, but I'm not sure because she's not sharing any details regarding the other person. She told me that 6 months ago, when I was in a dark place and have since come out of, no except and booze, which we both partake, she found love in someone else. Love I wasn't providing in our relationship. 6 months? Girl. Quote, "If I have feelings for someone else, I'm not sure that I should be married. It's not fair to you or me. I never planned for this to happen, but now that it's a reality, we need to deal with it." She explained she wasn't looking for someone else, it just happened. A friendship that bloomed into more. She also told me that they have not been intimate and explained that as a sexual relationship. She says life is too short and she wants to be happy. She's proud of all the changes I've made, and I've always been a good dad, but I've grown into a great daddy, and my kids and I have never been closer. But she wants to be 100% happy, and the changes I've made haven't gotten her there, so she's seeking elsewhere. She says this person may not be the 100% answer. She worries that I'm at the best I can be, and it's not good enough. Yet she's not giving me specifics. We've had a beautiful, loving relationship. We are known to be well put together and have our S in line. We'd be the last couple that folks would think this is happening to. So I'm devastated, absolutely, totally ripped apart, and don't know what to do. We had a perfect life together, and I'm suddenly being blindsided by this 6-month relationship where she has feelings for and thinks it's best we split. I have no idea how to move forward. I've told her she needs to let her family know what's going on so I can tell mine. It's her cat to let out of the bag. I'm just so sad for our kids. When we were dating and in marriage, cheating was the one thing that would break us. We both come from broken families, and it was something I never wanted for our kids. I just... and so hollow and broken. She is/was my everything, and I'm so thankful for the 10 years we've been together. But I think this writing is on the walls, and I'm helpless. It's all up to her. I'm broken into a million pieces. Ugh. Oh, poor OP. That's so rough. And I'm really miffed at the wife. Marriages have their rough patches, and 6 months, sometimes can feel like a long time, but it's really not that long of a time. And that's actually really impressive that OP was in this bad place and he got himself out of it in that short amount of time. A lot of times people will dwell in dark places for years and years, and it sounds like from the context that OP has given us, it was kind of a temporary thing. It's really crappy that she just strayed like that. So let's hear how the story continues. The next update is 5 months later. Wife, 35 female of 9 years, got caught cheating with our son's baseball coach. Okay, so here's where we're really going to be getting more details. She was caught by me catching a text at my daughter's birthday party that came in that said, "I love you more." When I asked what it was about, she said that it was a coworker she's been helping. Okay, I'm just gonna skip over. So we spent some time apart, and she continued her relationship with him. I did some digging in the meantime, and looking at the phone records, it was our son's coach. I called her out on it, and she still continued the relationship. I saw a lawyer, and he told me to not leave the house or the kids, and either try to work it out or time to leave and to see a therapist. My therapist says she's a narcissist and that I should protect myself, protect my kids, and run. Oh, that's some conflicting advice. Lawyer's saying, stay put. Therapist is saying, get out of there. Oh, man. So remember, this was all like in October, November. So come December, she said she had cut it off with him and wanted to try again. I gave her all the effort in the world, but I don't feel like her soul's been in it. She's not overcompensating or has even truly apologized for what she's done. This guy writes so terribly. I'm so annoyed. I've also gotten access to her photos. I'm the admin on the family Google account. And she doesn't know that I've seen all I have. Oh. She framed a picture of him and had it, maybe still does, at her desk. Ooh, I hate that. I found explicit selfies she sent him that I haven't even received. I found a picture of his in our beach condo, which I thought was a natural space as we had nothing sharing it during our time apart. I slept on those same sheets. Ugh. No. Ugh. I know that she was at a fancy restaurant with someone else. She screenshots all the deep love quotes that I know aren't about me. ... So much that love's rent-free in my head. She had a white bracelet with one black bead that she now wears every day. I've called her out on it. She lied once and said it was from her mom, and up to last week said, well, my best friend has the matching one, while her affair partner wears an all-black one with one white bead. I know what that represents. Again, she doesn't know I've seen all these things. So now to current day. I can't place it, find anything that suggests that she's still with him, but I know she's used Snapchat often and is secretive with her phone. Whenever I bring up the affair, this blows up because I said I'd try not to bring it up and get over it, but I simply can't. I'm not rubbing it in, but it does come up when we argue, which is almost every week. We do really well for a bit, up to and including intimacy, but then something happens and we go back to crap. She canceled our babysitter for trivia this past Tuesday, and for this Friday where I got tickets for us to see a show, but she doesn't want to go because I can't get over her affair. Just leave, dude. Just get on with the divorce. Why are you sticking around if it's causing you guys to fight all the time? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why put yourself both through this? You obviously can't trust her. What are you trying to do? You're just trying to, like, get a one-up or something? Or, like, get out of paying alimony? Or what? Like, it's just, why are you staying? Sorry, I'll continue. Her parents, mom and stepfather, both cheated on their spouses for each other and support my wife, and both call and text me that it's unfair that I bring up her affair. The pictures of him live rent-free in my head almost constantly. I can't get past what she's done no matter how hard I try. I don't know what to do as she's been trying to make me the bad guy, and I'm like, I've been here the whole time. I didn't fall in love with someone else. I just don't understand, and I'm an emotional train wreck. Yeah, you sound like an emotional train wreck, dude. I'm really sorry that you're going through this, but this update is 5 months after she was telling you that she was cheating on you for 6 months. So that means that this has been going on for like a year now. She's not going to change her ways. Oh my gosh, she's not even acting remorseful about it. She's just expecting you to fall in line, and that's not fair to anyone. It's not healthy. It's not good for her. It's not good, definitely not good for you. So, I don't know, maybe your therapist is right and she really is a narcissist. And I'm seeing a lot of gray rock emojis coming up here, so maybe that's a tactic he's gonna be using. All right, well, the update is 3 days later. Welp, long story short, I literally just caught her at the family condo with the affair partner and have photos of video of his truck, his belongings in the home, and her coming out of the master where he stayed behind a closed door. I went into our shared car that she drove, and it was left unlocked in the parking garage with an open high noon on the cup holder and her wallet and belongings still in it. Is that a beer? An open high noon? I feel really naive. So she's drinking, if that's what it is, she's drinking and driving too. This woman is garbage. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like, I'm trying to see the best in people, but that's, oh my gosh. That's too much. She's just being so brazen and almost like she's flaunting the affair in his face, and then to go and endanger a bunch of people by just like having an open beer can in the car. Ugh. I don't like her. She came home and tried to talk. It was a calm conversation, but she kept saying it was my fault, and if I communicated with her last night, I gray rocked her, gray rock emoji, maybe she wouldn't have been with him. Oh, okay, so I think we need to get into some psychology terms real quick, just interrupting the post for a moment. So, to my knowledge, gray rocking is when you just kind of like shut down and you don't engage emotionally and you don't rise to their bait, because with a narcissist, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're basically stonewalling, so it's kind of, you know, lots of rock metaphors there. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please, if there's more to it or if I am just completely off base. But the thing I really also want to talk about is d.a.r.v.o. I need to just look up what the acronym for d.a.r.v.o is. Editing Chelsea will take care of this. So d.a.r.v.o means deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. So basically what that means is what she's been doing, where she's saying, well, if you hadn't been so closed off to me last night, then I wouldn't have felt the need to go and sleep with my affair partner. Even though she's the one that did something wrong, it's becoming the other person's problem, OP's problem, and it's apparently his fault, is what she's saying, because of the fact that he's trying to protect himself emotionally and is refusing to engage with her in poking and prodding that she's doing. She's trying to cause a fight, and he's like, nope, shut down, gray rock. And so she's like, well, then fine, it's your fault if I go and cheat on you. And she sounds like a classic narcissist. I think your therapist is right on point, OP. Back to the post. So I communicated that I will be home later this afternoon/evening, so she's unexpectedly watching the kids today. I wanted to hang with them as she took them away from me yesterday to go do activities, and I would do separate activities today. However, I'm not emotionally able to give the kids the best of me right now, and I definitely don't want to be around her. I asked if she could sleep in a kid's room, and she got upset and stated that our bed is her bed, and she will sleep where she wants. I said, obviously... ... Nice implication, OP. I've been for a 6-mile walk already and have been calling and leaving voicemails at all the lawyers around. I know I can't abandon the home, but I can't be around them after what I just saw this morning. Thank all of you who responded earlier this week and suggested Grey Rock and 180 for me. I implemented them, and I guess it drove her to this. But I'm officially divorcing her. Woo! And there's no going back. Thank you so much, SI crew. Oh, what's SI? What was that the original one he posted on? Surviving Infidelity. So SI is Surviving Infidelity. Edit and update. Oh, we get a bonus update. Legal counsel told me to no contact her, so that's what I'm doing. She texted me last night all about how she hasn't asked for a second chance, even though I've given them, and she loves me, and she now is willing to do therapy and share her locations and access to her phone, and can't see rocking on the porch with me at 80. Yada yada. Oh my goodness. When I got home last night, she was in the master, so I slept upstairs. This morning, no communication. She wouldn't even look at me. Yeah, reality's finally setting in. Yesterday, when I caught them with video, I saw his hat and I noticed it was a local landscaper, so I called to see if he worked there. He does. Okay, thanks. That was it. This MF just called me saying if I want to talk to him, here's his number, don't call my boss. Well, don't sleep with my wife. I said, I have nothing to say to you. He replied, and I have nothing to say to you, and hung up. Well, and so right back at you. That's what he sounds like. Also, her mom reached out and said how I must be devastated. Aw, and she's so sorry, and to call her when I have a chance. I'm going to continue with my no contact with everyone and let my lawyer, once I secure one, do all the talking. This is so damn hard. Gray rock emoji. Even though the mom was kind of like nice for reaching out to OP, I feel like it's with alternative motives, because the mom and the stepdad of the wife were like, oh, like we cheated with each other and it all worked out fine and everything. She's just gonna tell OP to forgive the wife and to make it work, which is not good. OP deserves a better partner than the wife, and that's just so sucky. So yeah, that one was flared as ongoing, so I really hope that it works out for OP. Yeah, that's just such a crappy situation. Good luck to you, man. So that was today's story. Best of Redditor updates. They tend to be kind of long, so I figured one was good enough for today. But yeah, let me know, like, what do you guys think about the whole drama of this situation? I, like I said, my thoughts definitely go out to OP, and I feel kind of bad because I feel like I was a little bit harsher on the wife than I normally am, because I really do try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and really the benefit of the doubt. Let's make sure that we have clear words, Chelsea. I feel kind of bad that I was really harsh on her, but at the same time, like, I feel like she kind of deserved it. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. And also, I'm sorry about a lot of there seemed to be a lot of pops on this one, on the P's, because, P's are particularly sensitive on the microphone. So I do apologize on that. I'm still getting my sound configuration figured out. I appreciate your guys' patience and hanging around, and yeah, I hope that despite all that pops, you enjoyed the episode. Let me know if there are any other subreddits that you're interested in, or any other subreddits you want to hear more from down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day. And please remember to be kind to other people and be kind to yourself. Talk to you soon.